She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain. The Partner Blueprint, Part 3. The Masculine Needs in a Relationship. In the journey toward a harmonious partnership, we must transcend the superficial and address the fundamental psychological and biological needs of the man. A relationship is not a static destination, but a living lock and key dynamic. To maintain this bond, a woman must understand the masculine blueprint, the specific requirements that allow a man to feel secure, inspired, and anchored. Whether you are in the initial stages of dating or have been married for decades, assessing these needs is the first step toward relational mastery. The bedrock: trust, respect, and emotional intimacy. For a man, trust and respect are the primary currencies of love. Respect is not merely a reaction to his success, it is a spiritual stance you take even when he faces failure. Respect in the shadows. Society already exerts immense pressure on men to perform. When he faces a setback, he feels exposed and vulnerable. If his partner responds with criticism, judgment, or labels like incompetent, she effectively deconstructs his masculine identity. True respect means standing by him during the low periods without belittling his efforts. The sanctuary of trust. Trust is built when a man can share his innermost fears, his past failures, or unsuccessful previous relationships, knowing they are safe with you. When you air dirty laundry to mothers, sisters, or friends, you destroy this sanctuary. Once a man realizes his weaknesses have been shared outside the union, his trust evaporates, often permanently. The freedom frequency, personal space, and autonomy. One of the most profound divides between the sexes lies in how we handle stress. While a woman often seeks connection and sympathy when feeling down, a man's instinct is to retreat. The cave instinct. When a man feels weak, he seeks isolation to process his thoughts. Excessive pity or mothering at this moment, using phrases like "my sweetie" or "poor thing," actually humiliates him. It highlights his weakness, making him feel like a child. The more pressure he faces, the more personal space he requires to recover his strength. The need for distance. To maintain sexual desire in a long-term relationship, a man needs to disconnect occasionally. Spending time with friends or pursuing individual hobbies allows him to distance himself from the domestic routine. This distance creates the space for him to miss you, allowing him to return with a renewed appreciation for the fortress you have built together. Inspiration and shared vision. A man is driven by a mission, and a woman's greatest power is her ability to inspire. This is not manipulation, it is the art of painting the picture of a shared future. The muse effect. By dreaming with him and setting shared goals, you become his partner in creation. When you tell him you can do this, you ignite his drive. This inspiration is reinforced through sensory care, preparing food with love, and providing physical relaxation, like a head massage. When his critical thinking relaxes through your care, he becomes infected with the vision of success you have built together. Shared life goals. Without shared interests and vacations, the everyday routine becomes a poison. Rebuilding intimacy means organizing joint dates, visiting galleries, or discussing audiobooks. These shared values unite you against the mundane, turning the relationship into a place of power. The vital pulse, regular physical intimacy. Regular physical intimacy is a natural, innate need for a healthy man with normal testosterone levels. It is his primary method of connection and stress release. The danger of denial. When a woman uses sex as a weapon or a bargaining chip, citing headaches, fatigue, or resentment, she effectively nips his masculine drive in the bud. Chronic denial leads to psychological impotence and is the primary driver of infidelity. Restoring regular intimacy is not just about pleasure, it is about maintaining the biological health of the union. Security and the partnership model. A man needs to feel secure, which in his language means he is not being consumed or used as a mere tool for your lifestyle. The anti-consumerist stance. If a man earns well, he must feel that his partner respects his effort and his money. If he feels like a wallet while his woman remains ungrateful or disrespectful, he will eventually seek a woman who values his human qualities. The burden of responsibility. In a healthy partnership, responsibilities are distributed fairly. If a man feels he is being used as a housekeeper or a nanny, while his partner is busy with her own life, he feels invisible. Mutual respect for each other's time and effort, regardless of who earns more, is the key to a lasting partnership. The positional structure, adult-to-adult interaction. To achieve true harmony, you must understand the transactional analysis of your roles. Every interaction happens from one of three positions: parent, adult, or child. The parent-child trap. If you take the mother role, giving instructions, controlling his phone, and taking all responsibility, he will regress into a child. In this dynamic, sexual desire dies because the relationship becomes subconsciously incestuous. A mother does not want her son, and a son does not want his mother. The adult-to-adult model. A partnership is a contract between two responsible adults. You are not his mother, and he is not your father. You each take 100% responsibility for your own thoughts, actions, and growth. You negotiate compromises, discuss finances openly, and respect each other's boundaries. In an adult-to-adult relationship, there is no "I told you so." There is only a shared dialogue between two sovereign individuals moving toward a common goal. Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle and love style at wishforlove.org.